What's going on, Straight Talk About Life listeners? I appreciate every one of you for joining me on today. If you're listening to me at 6 a.m. over on the web radio station, thank you so much for getting up so early in the morning and joining me, showing support. I appreciate you. If you're listening to me on any of my other platforms, including TikTok now, thank you so much for pressing that play button. You didn't have to, but you decided to check me out, support me, and I really appreciate you so much. Um, the message that I want to get into today is I want to say that we need to stop trying to take everyone with us. We should get in a habit of leaving people where they are because everyone is not meant to go with you into your next season. If I'm honest, some of them aren't really meant to be with you now. But a lot of us are forcing these relationships, these friendships, these family ships. Some of the people should have been gone a long time ago. And you know it, just like I know it. Some of the people that don't support you, some of the people that are just there taking up space. Realistically, when you think about it, you know they should have been gone a long time ago. But oftentimes, especially people that are heavy on family, people that love family, have to have family around. Certain friendships, you've been friends with these people for years, and you feel like you owe them a certain level of loyalty. So you hang on to them, and you know, good and well, they should have been gone a long time ago. Some of these people are holding you back. Some of these people are not supporting you. Some of these people should have been cut off with the scissors and the knife a long time ago. And I am guilty of this as well. Holding on to people that have served their purpose, have absolutely no reason to still be in my life. I'm guilty of that. Also, feeling like, what am I going to do if I don't have them? The attachment, having attachments to certain people. Well, in this next season of our lives, we need to learn to break that attachment because certain people just need to stay where they are. And before I go any further, if you haven't been here with me, I am getting over a cold. So my voice has been in and out. And I am drinking my teas and minding my business. And I'm getting better, but I can still hear the terribleness in my voice. So hopefully that won't distract you from the message that I'm delivering on today. Anyway, we need to learn to cut people off. I've talked so many times about throwing a block party, blocking people, um, not responding, changing your phone number, not answering your door. I've talked about those things. And this message was given to me today. I know it's useful for me, but I'm sure somebody needed to hear this. Stop trying to take everybody with you because at a point in your life, you're going to elevate. You're not going to be that same person that you were 10 years ago, 15, 20 years ago, you're not going to be that same person. And oftentimes, the people that's been with us the longest still look at us as those people that we were 15, 20 years ago. But as we progress in life and elevate, things change. We look at things differently and we actually want more for ourselves, right? So, those people that were with you all those years ago are probably not going to be on the same path as you. Their journey is not going to be the same as yours. Therefore, they may not understand why you're changing. They may not understand why you don't want to go out and hang out and stay out all night anymore. They may not get that. They may think you're acting funny because you choose to pick up a book, because you choose to open your own business, because you just want more for your life. They may think you're acting funny and you're switching up on them. In reality, you are switching up. You're actually elevating. You're moving higher in your purpose. And everyone is not meant to stay the same. But no two people are going to grow at the same pace. You're not going to elevate together. So those people that are holding you back and still looking at you like that same person that you were all those years ago, you may need to get those scissors and cut them off. You may need to be by yourself. You may need to be around like-minded individuals, people that think like you, people that want more out of life, and people that are elevating as well. So yeah, in the eyes of people that knew you in the past, yeah, they're going to think you're switching up. They're going to think you're acting funny. You don't want to hang with them anymore. They're going to think all of them things. They may even lie on you. They may start a smear campaign. They may even tell your deepest secrets. And all that is just jealousy and envy. But don't let that stop you from pursuing your purpose. Don't let that hold you back from what you know you need to be doing. If people start moving that way and start acting funny towards you, then that is your sign right there that they don't need to be in your life. Now, the Most High has a way of letting us know who's for us and who's not. Sometimes some of us would get it right away, and some people it may take them years to figure it out. But when you do figure out who you need to keep in your life and who you need to cut off, you need to act accordingly. Because sometimes those people that are holding you back are actually holding you back from your blessings. They're holding you back from everything that you're supposed to get. You can't move on to the next level until you get rid of folks. You have to learn to be okay with that. Took me a while to start being okay with letting people go, but when I figured that it was necessary for my growth, then I started moving accordingly. I started realizing that certain people were just here to find out what's going on, go back and gossip, talk about me, talk about what I'm doing, what I'm not doing. And I don't need those type of people in my life. I'm sorry. I just don't. I would rather be either alone or be around people that are like minded. I'd rather be around people that are trying to pursue their purpose, people that just want more out of life than just what's given to them. Just dealing with the bare minimum, living paycheck to paycheck, sitting around gossiping, putting other people down. Who wants to live like that? I know some people do. Some people, as soon as they wake up in the morning, they're gossiping, they're on the phone, or trying to figure out the latest gossip. But this journey that I'm on, when I wake up in the morning, I'm showing thanks and I'm being humble because so many people didn't make it to the next day. I'm actually saying affirmations and writing them down. I'm actually thinking about how I can make my life better and how I can become a better person than I was yesterday. That's where my mind is. My mind is not on who's wearing the latest fashions and who slept with who. I could care less. And if anyone bring that to me, then I shut that down automatically because I don't have time for people playing in my energy. I don't have the energy for foolishness. I only have energy for trying to be better than I was yesterday and trying to help other people be better. That's where my mind is. So if you're not on that same frequency as I am, if you're not thinking of ways to become a better person, if you're not trying to elevate and figure out what you could do to help yourself and others, we don't really have much to talk about. Respectfully. So I said all that to say that I want us to get in the habit of cutting people off, getting rid of people that are not moving the way you move, people that are not trying to be better than they were yesterday, people that are not trying to elevate in life in general. Please cut them off because all of that negative energy is going to hold you back from whatever your purpose is, whatever you're supposed to be doing in this life. All of that negativity is going to stop you. It's going to prevent you from doing that. How are you going to work on becoming your higher self and a good person? And you just got through talking about somebody and what they have and don't have. Or sitting up participating and listening to someone else talk about what someone else is doing and what's going on in their household. How are you going to elevate like that? It's entirely impossible to do so. So my advice to you is if you are around those type of people that are small-minded, negative, it seems like whenever they come around, you're drained. They just drain your energy. You don't know why, they just drain you. When you get that certain phone call or that text message, if it just drains your energy to respond, don't respond. Stop responding. If you have to, throw a block party. There's nothing wrong with the block party. I'm telling you. If you all have not tried it, you should. That's what it's for. That's what they put it on your phone for. That's why it's in your emails. You can just block people that are not good for you and where you're trying to go. I think that every day that we wake up, we should strive to be positive and to be around positive things and positive people every day. Life is so short, you guys. Nobody knows how long you have to be here. So why not just make the most of your time by being positive, by helping other people, by uplifting other people, and doing everything you can to just elevate. I don't know about you, but that's what I want to do. No, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I am currently doing. That's what I'm going to continue to do. Because being positive gives me a certain high that no drug could ever give me. Smiling, being nice to people, being respectful, that makes me happy. And then I could teach that to my children. Then they can teach that to their children. And then it's going to go on and on. So do everything you can to make sure that you're happy, you're living in love and light, you're surrounded by peace and people that bring you peace. If you're not surrounded by people that bring you peace, get your peace the best way you can by removing people or removing yourself from the situations. I'm going to continue to talk about that because I feel like somebody needs to hear that. I should have said it louder for the people in the back. If people are not bringing you peace, cut them off, let them go. You don't need negativity in your life. Negativity and being around people that are low vibrational is what has a lot of people sick. It has a lot of people with terminal illnesses that they cannot get rid of. It has people stressing, losing their hair, being depressed, being worried because of these negative people that come around all the time. I know sometimes it's easier said than done, and sometimes it's not that easy to get rid of negative people. Maybe you're married to someone that's negative. Maybe you just can't leave right now. Maybe it's your siblings, maybe it's your parents. And you're in a situation, maybe a financial situation, but some kind of situation where you just cannot leave. Then you need to figure out ways to deal with that. Because there are ways to protect your peace as much as possible when you're forced to be in situations where you can't get away. Even if that means you have to start responding to stuff. Now, I know sometimes if you don't respond to certain people, they may get mad, maybe even get violent. I'm not speaking about those situations. I'm talking about the nonviolent situations. Normally, if you would hold a long conversation with the people, cut your conversation short. Start giving one word answers. Maybe 2 words. 3 if you're feeling nice. And cut the conversation off. You don't have to talk to them. If it's draining your energy and making you feel low vibrational, do what you can to protect your peace. Because you matter. And that is a part of self love. Thinking about yourself and taking care of yourself. Doing what makes you happy and what makes you feel good. Whatever that may be. I find peace in taking bubble baths. That is my great escape. Taking long bubble baths, reading, meditating, just thinking about things, clearing my head. That's how I find peace. I also find peace in walking, getting on the treadmill, or just getting out in nature and walking. Now that's peaceful. Sometimes just turning the light off, being by yourself in peace and quiet, and just meditating. Just being alone with my thoughts is very soothing. I also get peace in writing, poetry, or just writing in general. I get peace in watching comedies. I love laughing. Love laughing. Laughter is good for the soul. I think in situations where you could be feeling down, feeling sad, just feeling low. If you turn on a good stand up comedy or a comedy movie, I guarantee you, I'm talking about the ones that are really funny, because I'm not talking about the ones that are corny, but like the really funny ones. If you turn that on, by the time it's over, you'll forget about what you were sad about. Now your focus is on smiling and laughing and just being happy. I can tell you that because I've done that for years. And it really helps. It really helps. So, I mean, there are several ways that we could do things to make us feel good and not be stressed, not worry about, people trying to play in our energy. You just have to find what works best for you. But I'm telling you, you should try that bubble bath. It's really helpful. There's so many different things you could put in the bath water to make yourself feel good. Now, I love peppermint oil. Peppermint oil, oh my God. Don't knock it till you try it. Get you some peppermint oil, get you some Epsom salt. Um, I usually get the one that helps you relax, the lavender, that's the one. I usually get that one. They have one, it's the newer one for me. It's spearmint something. I don't know. But, oh, and it's another one that smells like lemon. Yes, you should try those. Also, the Calgon bath beads are really, really nice. They leave your skin feeling so soft, and the smell is just so good. I love the smell that's in my water. And the peppermint feel. So you mix those together and have that water as hot as you can stand. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, you won't even want to get out the water. So good. I'm giving away my secrets here. But find what works best for you and stick to it. Whatever makes you feel happy, peaceful, positive. Also, get outside and make sure that you are grounding whenever you can. If you don't know the spiritual meaning behind grounding, you should Google that. You should really Google that. That's how we recharge ourselves. That's how we recharge our bodies. Get out there in the sun and let the sun hit you. Let it shine on you. Get some of that good old vitamin D. And on that note, you guys, I am going to go ahead and end today's podcast. Excuse me. I really appreciate you all for joining me, for stopping by. You didn't have to. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to stop by and listen to me, and I really appreciate you more than you know. If you are on my Feel the Beat web radio station, I am going to be playing music following this episode, like I do every day. I hope you stick around for a while and enjoy some good music with me. Um, I play music all day. I play all genres of music. Um, so if you can't stick around after the episode, I understand. But you could come back at any time during the day, and I'll be playing hopefully something that you will like and enjoy. If you're over on Spotify, I would love for you to hit that message tab and leave a message for me. Let me know how you enjoyed this episode, or any of the other episodes. You can also message me on the Feel the Beat web radio station as well. Also, on the web radio station, I have a poll up. It's just simply asking, are you going to come back and visit me again? Yes, no, or maybe. I would love for you to take that poll for me when you stop over there. Also, I have some videos on the web page. I have my top 5 songs listed as well. You can press play and listen to those, support those artists. And I want you all to have an amazing day. Don't let anyone stop you from being great, from doing what you were called to do in this life. Because you're amazing and you matter. Make sure you reach out and help someone else. When you get to where you're going, make sure you help someone else. Even along the way there, make sure you're helping your neighbor. Okay? I want you all to know that the Most High loves you. And guess what? Yeah, you guessed it. I love you too.